welcome to the Joe McNeil Podcast. This is episode 18. A long-awaited guest, my oldest son, Elijah McNeil.
Hi, I'm Elijah.
Elijah is the head of instruction out here at Short Game. He is also a mechanical engineer from St. Mary's University here in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
And he takes that mechanical mind and applies it into club fitting and problem solving galore.
Yep. Yeah. Fun.
So welcome to the podcast, Elijah.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your bundle of joy?
Yeah. Obviously my name's Elijah. I'm Joe's oldest son. 23. I got married a little over a year and a half ago. And we just had our first kid about 6 months ago. Name's Kim, and he is a bundle of joy. He just started crawling the other night, so
I know, I saw the video.
yeah. He's starting to move all over the place and getting really loud.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
And then you forget, like, you try to child-proof every single thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, he's carrying around the wasp spray. It's like, oh, wow, we forgot about that.
Yeah, we used to leave him in the middle of our bed, and then he started rolling over, and I was like, I can't leave him there anymore.
Yeah. Before long, he'll be climbing up on the bed and jumping on it.
Yep.
So what's a typical, well, let's talk about this. What was early life like? Because you were obviously the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember growing up in Indiana, probably,
Yeah,
and Abby too, but probably definitely more than Destiny and the others.
Oh, yeah.
What was that like growing up in the household that was so large?
I mean, I loved that the house is huge.
No, I
love that.
mean the amount of kids.
I mean, it was always, it was fun. I mean, you always had somebody to play with no matter what, whether you go do with friends or, hey, family member. All right, yeah, got somebody to play with. But it would always end up being me against them somehow.
Yeah.
Didn't matter who was right, who was wrong.
The personality mix and the family, like obviously Jay and Abby are by far the most aggressive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
What was that like? Like, because you're the oldest usually wants to be in charge, but I can't imagine Abby or Jay ever being bossed by anyone.
Oh, no. That was, that created just chaos. I mean, I tried telling them to, you're not our parent. You can't tell us what to do.
Yeah. I think that carries over to today. What, anything, any crazy memories or stories or anything in Indiana or just growing up in general? We've already heard about the Jehu being shot with the BB gun. Jehu is the center of all these stories for whatever reason.
Yeah. He's problem child wouldn't be the wrong word for him. Or not necessarily problem child. He likes to create the aggravate everybody and then be the victim. That's what it was growing up. That happened a lot.
But the and so we just heard about the story of Abby choking him to death. So we're like, I mean, on that, I don't remember if we even talked about it on the podcast, but he just showed up with this egg on his head. I think we were in the other room, and it's like, oh, hey, Jay just passed out. And we're like, oh my gosh. And the it's another podcast for this, but like I had a brother that passed out while playing football and never regained consciousness and died. So that's literally the first thing we're thinking. Oh my God, he's got heart problems. So we're freaking out. And literally this has been not quite 10 years, but we've always, me and Mom, like we were even before that podcast, we were laying in bed that night talking like, what was that? Like, he's had cancer. He's had all these things. Like, I really hope he's okay. Well, then I'm like, hey, tell a funny story. And he's like, oh, this one time, you know how I thought I passed out? Abby choked me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Mom did not think it was funny at all.
Oh no, I found it funny. I mean, that was the first time I think it was the first time she made him pass out, but I mean, they used to fight like that a lot.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
mean, they broke a couple brooms that way, fighting over them. They bent them over the couch.
I remember the brooms always getting
That was them fighting over them.
good grief.
I think there was one that I did, but
Yeah, they're gonna be like, wait, he didn't.
oh, there was one time. I don't remember if you and mom knew exactly what happened, but I think it was me and Jay. We were playing, we were like wrestling or something, and then one of us somehow flew back into like one of the Christmas trees we had set up. Like wrecked the tree. We tried fixing it. We're like, oh, we have no idea what happened.
And that's mom. Mom will probably know that one. What was you were homeschooled your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
What your thoughts on that and your education? Obviously, like we get I don't want to say flack, but like homeschooling is so misunderstood. Everybody's like, oh, I could never do that,
Yeah.
or how do you you know, I don't know, but
Yeah.
we got you into college.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to say we. I mean, obviously we helped, but you got into college. I will say we helped you graduate.
Oh yeah.
The human alarm clock part of it. I felt like that was like a 4-year daily ritual, dragging you out of bed and sending
There's
you
one
to
time
school.
I didn't hear it for whatever reason. The mom just let it go off, and it went off for like hour and a half. I was like, oops.
But you did graduate, yay,
Yep,
which is pretty cool.
barely.
So yeah, what are your thoughts on I guess early life and homeschooling?
I mean, I love being homeschooled. I mean, even now, just comparing it to things I hear about public school and private school, and I'm like, well, thank God I was homeschooled.
Yeah.
Uh,
So that you could be choked by your siblings while you guys are supposed to be doing school.
no, while I was doing school, it's more like pencils getting stabbed into us, lead getting left in each other's arms, things like that.
Well, I don't think pencils are lead anymore, but
Yeah, probably
it's
not.
like
But
graphite or I don't
yeah,
know. Who knows?
probably it's graphite, but yeah.
I'm so glad you guys are coming into parenthood now because, we're not one of those parents that are going to be like, I hope you have somebody like that. But,
Yeah.
my parents always told me like, oh, just wait. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, now I can already see it. I'm like, "Ooh, he acts like me some. This is gonna be fun."
Yeah. So what was it about mechanical engineering that intrigued you and made you take that path?
Honestly, at first, I was just looking for schools because I needed to take the SAT, and I was like, "Alright, well, I think I wanna do civil engineering." And I was applying to different schools, same area as one close by. I was like, "Yeah, I'll apply to that," but they didn't have a civil engineering program, so I was like, "Oh, I'll do mechanical, that's close enough." Um, I
Not
now
close.
realize it is nowhere near the same thing at all.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't regret doing mechanical again. I loved it. I mean, it's a very hands-on process with a lot of things, and
Yeah.
that suits me perfectly.
What do you feel like that lends to well, right now you're a golf instructor, club fitter.
Mhm.
Do you feel like the mechanical engineering helps you in any way in that, or it's just like,
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's not always like, "Oh, do exactly this," of, like, how you see a lot of, like, formulas and stuff, but, with a lot of what you do, I can relate it back to a lot of the physics things I learned just going, "Oh, I can see how this reacts, and this helps me understand it."
yeah,
And I think helps me explain it to people a little bit better too.
yeah. I think, which I like that your mind works that way because we always made you put together like all the furniture or the bookcases or something,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like, hey, I bought a new electronic piece of something. Read that manual, figure out how it works.
Yeah.
We still do that here at Short Game. It's like, hey, Elijah, bought
Oh, yeah.
this. Can you figure out how to put that thing together?
Oh, yeah, and I love putting those things together. It's always fun seeing it come together.
What was the most challenging thing about getting your degree?
Uh, I procrastinated a lot because right in
No.
because even when I was in school, I mean, it was a lot more of right. You have this assigned, which is the same thing with college, but it was more you have to do it because your parents are right there.
Yeah.
There's punishment, if you don't. So you do that, but then college is much more. You have to push yourself, and me being a fairly laid back person, yeah, I mean, I'll still do it, but I push a lot of it off till the end and then go, oh no, let me get this done at the last minute. Every time I have to stay up like way all night just to get stuff done.
Yeah, and that
Some of that was me. Some of that was the school.
I don't think that's that uncommon in college.
No, I mean, most of us, a lot of us were pushing off to the end. There were some that, I mean, there were some guys that were smart enough. They didn't even have to, they could look at the textbook once and they knew everything about it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I wasn't quite like that. There were some subjects I could do that with, but most were me getting bad grades was just me not actually studying.
Yeah, but you finished your degree with zero debt, right?
Yep.
That's pretty
I did.
incredible.
Yeah.
I know we're obviously proud of you for getting that degree and stuff, but we're proud of that. That was like, man, got a scholarship, maintained the scholarship,
Barely.
got through. Wow, you had I think maybe the first semester you were there.
No, the first semester I did pretty good. It was the second semester.
Second semester
I got
was
really lazy.
Yeah.
And
But,
yeah.
but you pulled yourself out of that and brought your
Yep.
GPA back up, and so,
Yeah.
which is what life's all about, is just improving on our mistakes and
Yep.
making ourselves better. What so growing up in the large family, 7 kids, now we're in a family business, all run by the family.
Yeah.
What's changed? Because everybody's adults now.
What's changed? I mean, I'm definitely not around as much. Part of that's just me. I've always been oh yeah, we'll talk, and then oh yeah, we're all good. Forgetting, oh yeah, relationships require a lot more. So I'm not around near as much. That's definitely changed.
Well, you're around here at Short Game.
Oh yeah, I'm around here at Short Game.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, what's the difference between? I guess I need to clarify. What's the like? Obviously, you're not at the home. You have your own family and stuff. But here at Short Game, what's changed with the relationship dynamics now that everybody's adults and stuff, and you're having to work together? Jay's running the people. You're running the instruction. Abby's
fitness.
trying not to put people in headlocks. She went into physical fitness. No, big shock.
No, I mean, it's definitely given me more of appreciation for what they can do, both my siblings can do. Because I mean, before then it was a lot of, hey, do it this way, do it this way. And now as we're growing up, you can see, all right, they do it this way and it works. Or, hey, try and explain them, hey, this way might be better, things like that. It's a lot more.
Those conversations used to go real well, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, do this. Yeah. Still remembering, oh yeah, we're siblings.
Oh my gosh. Like, please do not do this in front of customers, guys.
No, people were saying, me and Jay, they're like, oh, you guys should do a podcast together because you guys just fight all the time. So we've gotten better at that. But yeah, I mean, we clash all the time.
Yeah. What biggest challenge of working in a family business?
Biggest challenge? No, I'm not sure. I think a part of it is what we were just talking about, listening to what your siblings have to say without taking it personally, because it's, hey, this is their job too. They're not, hopefully not meaning it personally.
Becomes so much easier when it's a parent and then your kids are, hey, Dad, I think like, it's like, okay, this is really what I want to hear.
Yeah.
But it is unique here with the business, right? Like, we don't we have defined roles, but it's like, if somebody comes out here on any given day, you might be out weed eating I'm probably not in between lessons, but before lessons or after, spraying for bug. There's all kinds of things, or changing air filters, washing out the condenser units. There's
there's always loads of stuff to do, but I mean, that's part of the job. I find a lot of that stuff fun to do anyways. So
because we're keeping taking care of this gigantic organism that is this business that is starting to thrive and do well. What do you have any stories, I guess, growing up, or give me some golf memories? You didn't start late playing golf, but tournament wise, because
I started late,
but you were always like, probably 7 years old. I probably took you to the course. I remember.
I remember Yeah, I remember my first eagle. I think it was the first 2 times I played that hole, I eagled it.
Yeah, that was
The first time was I drove it up there short of the green, and then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna chip it." I just bladed it, and oh, if that thing didn't hit the flag stick, that thing was gone.
went
Hit
right
the
in the
flag
hole.
stick, dropped straight down. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then the next time we played it, I drove it right up on the green, and then made the
Made the
putt
putt.
right in. I think it was the same flag position too.
Yeah, they didn't move them around very much
No,
out there.
I remember. Was it 17? I remember getting close to hole in one out there at was it Rolling Meadows?
Yep, across the water.
Oh, those we had some close ones there.
Abby had that one that hit the hole,
Yeah.
and then
Who
she
had
missed the putt.
didn't someone have one where it, like, stuck in the ground right in front of the hole?
That was Abby.
That was Abby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
And
crazy.
I always remind her that she missed the putt. That's your job as a parent is to no, that's sick. You don't need to remind your kids their flaws and shortcomings. Hey, do you remember when you acted like an idiot? Um, yeah, that was fun. We used to do the church scrambles and
Yeah.
all of that stuff, or golf in the yard,
Mhm.
the birdie balls. Any golf stories? You didn't even start playing tournaments until you were 14, I think, or were you 15?
14
It was 2018, summer of 2018. You're 15 now.
probably 15 then, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were.
yeah, because I couldn't do drive, chip, and putt. That's when I discovered drive, chip, and putt,
Yeah,
and then I couldn't do that.
and then yeah. So you kind of got because we've grown this as we've done this. I've been helping and teaching golf for a long time, but
Yeah.
um, everybody started playing tournaments in 2018. That was when we first started. We finally had a little extra money. We're going to put
Mhm.
everybody in tournaments, and you got a couple years of that. Got SDPGAs as well.
Yeah.
But any funny things that happened on the golf course, or funny things with your siblings? You guys used to golf at like 6:30 in the morning.
I mean, that was always so much fun going out there golfing.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we'd end up in spectacular fights. I get real mad. Somebody playing, they start playing bad. Oh, start making fun of them, and then
Or somebody was killing
blow
a
up.
snake or something, or
I don't know. I remember one time we saw a coral snake on the course, which this was more in the afternoon.
yeah.
I think we were coming down in the last hole, round the no, we were on the ninth hole. We rounded the corner and we saw a coral snake, and we're like, oh. And then Jehu grabs an alignment rod, just about as long as the snake, and tries to poke it with it. And we're like, what are you doing?
Which I don't think those things can strike, but Jay's always
He's
hitting
like,
it.
oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm like, well,
I remember, well, growing up, I was terrified of everything. Like, I would never have gotten near a snake in a day in my life. But I remember coming home from Indiana one time, and you were on your bike, I think, holding like a 5-foot black snake. Do you remember this?
yeah.
Dad, look what I killed. And it was like, oh my gosh. And you had been bit by the thing.
Yeah, so what it was is we were riding over to cousins to grab them so we could all play together, and then we saw the snake, or we were riding back, and then we saw the snake together, and I was like, "Ooh!" So we were grabbing sticks, poking it. Well, I grabbed a stick about I don't know 5 inches long, started poking it, and then it bit me on the thumb, and I'm like, "Ouch." So I killed it. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna show this, try to get stuff," and then I don't know if I showed it to you then or if it was after because
It had been dead for a while. And you
so
guys
I had
were-
a cousin that put it in the spokes of his bike and rode around.
No, I saw it before. Gross.
Yeah.
I saw it before then.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember the paintball gun. Do you remember getting the paintball gun?
Oh, paintball was fun.
And do you remember? Was it you that got the paintball gun? And
Yeah, I got the
and I
paintball
shot you
gun.
guys with it to test it out.
Yeah, I heard all that much.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not you, but Jay and Abby. I remember you got
Yep.
the paintball gun, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I'll show you guys what it feels like." And that might have been my gun, maybe.
No, I think
But I
it's
made
fine.
y'all.
Because it was in the middle winter.
Yeah. I mean, you guys had coats on and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But then I mean, there is few joys in life as satisfying as shooting your child. I preface this child. These were like nearly teenagers or maybe teenagers.
Yeah, I would have been what? 12.
Yeah, you're probably 11 or
11?
12. Yeah, so that would have made Jay about 8. That's all right.
Yeah.
Peppering them with paintballs.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, you guys want to feel this? So they all line up. Yeah, turn around. Like, all right, now that's why you don't shoot anybody with that thing.
Yeah.
It's child abuse.
Oh, No, Joe getting shot by the BB gun. That wasn't the first time anybody got shot with a BB gun either.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay, I
Oh,
need to
no,
hear
no, no.
this.
There were several times up in Indiana. One of them, me and Jehu, I don't even remember. We were like in the Playhouse set and we were shooting each other with these
That was
apartments.
just the first time in San Antonio that it actually stuck in somebody.
First time we'd actually shot them at each other with nothing in them, but yeah.
He swears it was on purpose. He was like,
So I was the one that was loading them.
Yeah.
It was not on purpose, but but Destiny, I mean, Destiny chased him down to shoot him point blank.
oh my gosh. So his sister, I was like, okay, so his younger sister shoots him with a BB gun. Abby chokes him out.
Mhm. Me and him were shooting each other with BB guns. We shot a hornet's nest one time.
Yeah, that's always
There was
fun.
one time Abby and Joe came back and they shot me from like 50 yards off with BB guns, and that left a couple welts on me.
This all sounds like normal childhood, honestly, to me. But I didn't have. I had a BB gun growing up. I did not. I would never have shot my brother because he would have got me in trouble in about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You guys never told on
Mom
each other, and I
saw it-
can't even believe that.
There was a couple times we did. But if mom saw us, Jay would just throw us under the bus. Oh, it's them.
Did you guys? Were you part of the throwing the BB guns up in the tree?
No, those golf clubs were thrown up in the tree.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, also that was fun.
What about the there was a lot of stuff fun in Indiana: camping, fishing,
Oh yeah.
canoeing. But what are you up to now? What do you do for work?
Right now, if I'm not watching counter or doing maintenance out here, so mowing, things like that, I'm teaching golf lessons, doing all of our kids classes, adult beginner classes, and doing club fittings. So most things golf related.
Yeah, and then the weekly kids class, where U.S. Kids certified. You go through player pathway.
Yeah.
Explain kind of like what you do with that, and then also talk about the upcoming summer camps and stuff.
Yeah. The U.S. kids groups that we have, there are a lot of game-based learning. There's been a lot of studies done on how kids learn, and it's shown kids learn better in groups. So U.S. Kids, they have a program that we follow. They have a lot of games that work on speed control, aim, all kinds of different things, and we take those games, we apply them to golf, how they're supposed to, and then we teach them, making sure the fundamentals are correct, things like that, just going over the same things over and over. And the kids are having a blast doing it.
And we've been doing those for down here in San Antonio almost 11 years.
Yeah.
And you were a part of the very first camp.
Most of them.
Yeah. I think you helped me on the very first camp we ever did.
Yeah.
So, and I've always done that with
13 at the time.
Yeah. We've done that with all you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And just either at some point, once you were old enough, you started leading the classes or co-leading the classes under me. So yeah, you're 23 now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'll be 24 this year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
And so 23, you've been helping for 10 years. And then, you've had them for a little over 2 years. You've been the head of that stuff. So I think U.S. Kids Player Pathway is awesome. They get those little shiny pins. They have to accomplish things. They have to score a certain score to move on to the next level. Those kids love that stuff.
They love those pins. They're always, when are we doing testing? When can we get those pins? And it's, all right, we'll do this.
Yeah.
We're doing this then.
And it's pretty unique out here at Short Game because obviously we're not a golf course, but we have the 3-hole green. So you guys can do chipping, pitching, anything. Yep. And then on the actual range, we can pull up short courses.
Yeah, which helps so much because part of the player pathway is them being able to shoot certain scores on the course. And we don't really have the ability to go out the course. So we're able to go up there and, hey, pull up this course, or hey, let's pull up this course.
Even when we were at a golf course, we were based at a golf course.
That was hard to get out there.
Super hard to get out there. And I think a virtual range we have the driving range. You can see the ball fly, but virtual courses on that driving range that's a phenomenal opportunity for the kids. Absolutely. Obviously, they got to do it, on a real course, but it also takes some of the stress, I think, off the parents where they don't feel like we've got to get this kid out at a golf course 3 days a week. They're able to kind of move through the development system. And then as the parents are able to, they can get them out to the course.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's different between like your weekly groups, so US Kids weekly groups, and then like the upcoming summer camps? I know we've got 10 camps this summer.
Yeah. So our summer camps, we have 10 of them, as you're saying. They have a lot of similar games that we have in our weekly groups in them. Just they're a lot more for getting introduced to the game, having more fun with the game rather than, hey, do this exactly.
Yeah.
We just spend the whole time playing games, take a break halfway through, eat a snack, and then we just keep doing that for all 4 weeks.
And I think my goal has always been with the summer camps, and you helped with all of them, and we've just continued them in that mold, is it's a summer camp. The kid should have a ton of fun. And they should finish that camp and want to continue golfing.
Oh, absolutely.
And we do a really good job with that. Kids love those camps. They have a great time. And they're able to sorry, I'm looking at my cords on the floor. I was like, is something unplugged? That's like the nightmare is you sit here and record this whole thing. And then you get done and you're like, I didn't hit record. I did that with Destiny's first podcast and we did not hit record. But yeah, it's good time. It'll be a busy summer, and that's exciting for that.
Yeah.
What anything exciting upcoming? Obviously, your boy's not playing golf yet. He can't crawl, but we'll have a club in his hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you can experience the joys of teaching your children how to play golf.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I remember. I mean, I'll explain to people like I wish I'd listened a little better because for me, I'm like there's a lot of stuff I do now that I'm like, oh yeah, if I'd listened the first time, my golf game would have went a lot easier. Better.
Yeah, but
that's life.
You started late, a little bit later. Everybody has progressively gotten better throughout the family. Although Jay and Abby will argue that. I mean, we were over here yesterday, and I am going to try to maybe do this in a future podcast. I'm going to put the chairs, we're in my teaching bay, but I'm going to put them to where, and then maybe put another camera on somebody where they're hitting. We could do like equipment testing. I thought, that might be useful. We could kind of compare the numbers on TrackMan. But we have the hammer driver, the old infomercial where the guy's like, how? I mean, it's a piece of crap. It looks so stupid.
Yeah.
It has a flat shaft, and anyways, it is fun to hit, but we're hitting it, and then Abby's like big pregnant, so I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. She gets offended.
Yeah.
No, but she is pregnant. She's expecting, but she's got to pick that club up, and she was actually hitting it pretty good. I was like,
yeah.
well, that's pretty good.
It's fairly easy to hit out there.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It doesn't go very far. But
no, it doesn't go very far. Well, maybe that's because nobody's yelling "pow" every time. Yell. Well, anything else you want to add? I have no idea how long we've been doing this. It's probably been 30 minutes or so.
35 minutes.
There you go. Anything you want to add or that we missed or didn't talk about?
I think we covered everything. Right?
Yeah. So again, Elijah's out here at Short Game, teaching lessons, teaching kids classes, groups, club fittings. We will. So yeah, if you need a lesson, go to shortgameusa.com / or / one of them. If it's a slash, go to lessons, and then you'll have book now, and you can click on Elijah's calendar, book him for a fitting or lessons. He can help you get better at the game. And if you don't need a lesson, just come on out to Short Game and hit some golf balls.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
That it is.
All right. Well, thank you for being on. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Hello. You're still there. Great. Hit like, subscribe, make sure the bell's on. You won't miss another one of these fantastic episodes.